Today is October 26, 2017, and this is ASX 200 market recap. So, as we can see on the daily chart, we had this long range the ASX was trading in for a few months, and then it finally broke out a few weeks back, and to many people's surprise, actually broke to the top side. Because usually these consolidation and sideways movement, given that it came from a high and moved into a sideways move, usually indicates that it's consolidating before it makes another leg lower. So for it to move higher was a bit of a surprise, including myself. But nevertheless, if you had caught this trade, you should have made some good profits, because the ASX rallied some couple hundred points from this low to where it is now. So speaking of which, what do we have going on in the past few days is interesting. To me, I think the ASX is looking, after this nice move, it's looking actually a bit exhausted, and we've already had the sellers trying to test lower levels, but at the moment, given that the strength is still pretty strong, the bulls and the buyers are willing to defend, including today's price move. We saw a rejection from lower levels, has pushed it up. But interesting, today we could, depending on where it closes, because this candle is still currently active, but if it closes around the 15 area, we get what we call a hanging man candle. And we know a hanging man is a reversal candle. So it could indicate that even though the sellers couldn't push the price down today, that they're still around, and we could very well see a move lower, which I think is going to happen either tomorrow or next week. Given the levels it's at the moment, I think this is a pretty good area as far as risk versus reward ratio. To take a short position definitely works in your favor, because I'm looking to take short positions here upon certain other confirmations. And if the ASX does decide to move higher, I'll cover a stop loss just above the May high of 5,965. But we know that if I zoom out a bit, I'll just zoom out a bit more there like that. This move from January right through up to May, this actually move was very constructive, because it had a combination of a 5-wave structure as well as the ABC patterns. So it's a very well structured wave, and it had good momentum swings higher. And even at its high point in May, given the strength it had, the psychological barrier 6,000 was still even too strong for the bulls at this point. So given what's happened, this long sideways movement, I'm looking, if I just zoom in a bit back to here, I believe this 200-point rally is going to end as quick as it came. I'm not convinced on it. So I think the trade is to go short here. Yeah, your risk reward ratios probably works out to, if you go short here and you set a stop, just say just above the previous high, because if it breaks that, it will go higher, so you know to cover there. But the short potential, I think, to at least test this range again, you're looking at a risk of reward in your favor of 1 to 4. So that's definitely worth considering on the ASX. So my call is, over next coming day, weeks I'm actually looking for lower price movements. We'll see how that plays out.